won't say, but I know.
Look, kid, I get it if you feel some type of way about me. Whether I did it or not, it don't matter. If you want to come and see me about it someday, I'll understand. I'll see you around.
All right, first day on set. We got the whole family here. Where is he? There he is.
You got a new addition to this motherfucker.
Coming soon, baby. Coming soon. Tell him, Joe. Coming soon.
That's right, coming soon. 2026, you guys, this is gonna blow your mind.
Power fans, there is a rumor reporting that Elisa Marie and her aunt Dolores will be in season 3 of Power Book Force. What do y'all think this means? What do y'all want to see from Elisa Marie? Do y'all think they will run Tommy out of Chicago, or will Tommy finally run the Italians to the grave? Let me know.
When Gary Lennon and the other writers and I were mapping out our 3rd season, we saw that we were telling a complete story and that this was the perfect opportunity to stay true to our artistic vision and make this the final chapter in Tommy's journey in Chicago. But don't worry, Tommy's journey is far from over with. We're just getting warmed up and I can't wait to show you what we have planned next. I want to give a big shout out to all the players, the cast, the crew, Power Book 4 Force, and tell you to tune in, because ghosts never die and power never ends.
Oh man, it has been a crazy 24 hours, guys. I mean, the amount of reactions, videos I've seen on the internet with people reacting to, the Power news. One of the things I love about Power and these announcements is they always shake up the internet. Like, everyone always starts talking about it. It's always very groundbreaking because this show has such a huge and great fan base. And I just love diving into this. And I just appreciate everyone who supported the content and, has supported the journey and just supported Power this far. We ain't gonna stop. I mean, this is just the beginning. We are entering a whole new era of Power. And one of the things that I wanted to talk about in this video is Tommy, because when I really look back at my videos and all of the stuff that I've done, I've never really done a specific YouTube video just centered around mostly Tommy and his character. And his character has been a character that I've been a huge fan of since the beginning of the series. Tommy has always been one of my favorite characters. I feel like he's the realest character, and I feel like I just relate a lot to him when it comes to the mindset and the personality of just being straight up and not lying and not beating around the bush and just being who you are through in and throughout. And that's one thing that I've always respected about Tommy's character is he's been consistently the same person, and he's developed as an individual as well, but he's still who he is. He's still Tommy Egan, and I definitely feel like he could be on his way out. I've specified in my last video that, I see this new show, Power Legacy, surrounding around him and Tariq. I really do see the show being like Tommy's kind of final run. And someone kind of mentioned this in one of my comments the other day, and they said that they could see Tommy dying in like the first season of the show, or even in the first couple episodes, and that kind of being the thing that kind of drives Tariq to get revenge for Uncle Tommy and to grow as an individual, to grow as a drug dealer, or whatever he chooses to become. And I was like, damn, that's actually a really good idea. Like, killing Tommy would shock everybody. You'd also probably lose a good amount of your fan base as well, but it would give you a huge opportunity to actually grow your fan base as well if you tell the right story. Now, me personally, I wouldn't kill Tommy in the first season. I would kill him in like the second or third season, depending on how long they can make that show last. I know that the CEO of Starz made it very clear that, it's cheaper when they stop shows after 3 seasons, because when they go into the 4th season, they got to pay them more money, right? And, these niggas is cheap. They don't want to spend no bread on these actors, on production. They want to save as much money as they can. And it's crazy because so many people were frustrated with the cancellation of Force, with the cancellation of Ghost. Whole time they were going to do what we all thought they were going to do, which is combine the 2 shows and just have a show with Tariq and Tommy. Now, the question is, who in Power Book Force is going to survive, and who are they going to want to use from Power Book Force and Power Book 2 Ghost to throw in around these characters? Obviously, we would expect Braden and Effie and some of these other characters to show up, maybe Diana and things of that nature. And, they tried to trick us with Michael Rainey saying, oh, I'm done with Power and this and that. Yeah, right, nigga. You ain't done with this shit. They're making way too much fucking money. They are not done with Power. There's no way they're going to be done with this show and done with this universe, right? So, going back to Tommy and, kind of him possibly being the one to go next, it really just makes sense, right? Like I said in my previous videos, I think that Tommy would be the one to teach Tariq the game. And I feel like if you build that relationship up between Tommy and Tariq and really get them close again, killing Tommy is going to hurt and hit just way different. Like, killing Tommy regardless is going to upset a lot of the fans, including myself and a bunch of other creators and things of that nature. But if you really build that bond between him and Tariq for a season or two, and you'll help Tommy, have Tommy help Tariq and teach him the game, and they go up together and they rise to the top together, that's only going to make his death even more meaningful. And Tariq avenging him would have been the best thing. And I've even heard people say from the previous show in the OG Power, how if they had someone else kill Ghost and Tariq kind of was trying to avenge him in Power Book 2, it would have made much more sense, and it would have made the show better, and it wouldn't have really surrounded around the Tejadas like that. So I definitely think Tommy is very, very key in this next show. I think him and Tariq, they're going to do numbers, bro. I keep telling y'all, this show is going to do numbers. The first episode of this show is going to break Power viewership records. Fuck Starz viewership records, because I'm pretty sure Power like holds all the records in terms of viewership with Starz. And I think Tommy's been one of the most viral characters in the universe. When he pops up, everybody loves him. A lot of fans love Power Book Force, even though that show gets a lot of hate. They have a lot of people who love Tommy and tune in just to watch that show. So I definitely think Tommy right now is arguably the face of the universe along with Tariq, right? So I really think that if you kill him off, then you really put Tariq at the forefront, and you really force Tariq to kind of grow a lot faster, and it just puts all the light on him. And, people are going to be very upset, but I think it's necessary, right? He's getting older, and I seen something with Justice Core, who plays Tommy. He's doing another show on Hulu right now called Reasonable Doubt. He's a series regular on that show, so who knows how many seasons he's going to be on that show, so it definitely could conflict with Power. But that's kind of my thoughts and, where I see things going with Tommy's character. I'm not really sure how much longer you can drag his storyline out, like him being a gangster and then them doing all of it. He's getting old. He's looking old. He's looking a lot older. He still obviously looks good for his age, but, he's been playing the role for over a decade. He's not young like Michael Rainey Jr., so we're going to have to wait and see. I'm super excited for whatever news comes out, as far as these spinoffs and casting and things of that nature. So I'll stay tuned. You guys stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.